crossroads, ask a quiet question. It wasn't a famous road, just a weathered sign pointing left, a narrow lane. Disappeared in between rows of old pine trees. I slowed down, my hand rested on the turn signal for 1 second. Two futures existed together, one where I turned, one where I didn't. The light changed, the moment disappeared in light. Never looked back. If I had turned left, would the sky look different? Would I still become me? Or just another version? Learning the very same lessons on another road. I used to romanticize the lives I never lived, thinking they were easier, brighter, more complete. But every road has its storms, every heart carries its own weight. Every sunrise finds someone still searching. Maybe the roads we imagine only look perfect because we never drove them. Maybe uncertainty is just distance, wearing beautiful colors. And maybe the road I'm on didn't happen by accident. Maybe it chose me the same way I chose it, without realizing. If I had turned left, would the sky look different? Would I still become me? Or just another version? Learning the very same lessons on another road. Another road. Another version of me wondered what happened to the man who kept driving straight. Some places only exist because we kept driving. There was an old gas station by mile marker 47. A faded sign, one broken light, coffee brewing. Behind dusty windows, I almost stopped, almost asked for directions. Instead, I filled the tank, paid in cash, and drove away. Funny how some chapters never begin, not because they couldn't, because we never opened the door. Mile marker 47, a place I'll never know. Some roads disappear, some stay inside you. Not every destination is meant to be reached. I used to think every missed chance was something lost. Now I think some roads exist only to remind us that choosing one life means gently letting go of another. There are sunsets I never watched, cities I never called home, conversations I never had, people I never became. And somehow I'm grateful, because every goodbye to one possibility was a quiet hello to this one. Maybe peace isn't knowing you chose perfectly. Maybe it's loving the road beneath your feet enough to stop looking over your shoulder. Mile marker 47, a place I'll never know. Some roads disappear, some stay inside you. Not every destination is meant to be reached. Stretched ahead, the horizon stayed endless. The engine hummed softly, and somewhere another road kept waiting. But this one finally felt like home. Some bridges connect more than places. There was an old bridge outside my hometown, steel painted gray, wood worn smooth by years of passing footsteps. I'd stop there every now and then, watching the river carry leaves downstream, always wondering where they ended up. I guess I wasn't watching the water, I was watching time. Back then I thought every choice had a right answer. Now I know most of them simply become your story. The bridge at dusk, where yesterday met tomorrow. I couldn't walk both ways, so I thanked one road and followed the other. Sometimes I imagine the lives I never lived, the city I never moved to, the call I never made, the person I never became. Not because I miss them, because they remind me how many futures once belonged to me. Funny thing is, the older I get, the less I mourn the roads behind me, the more I appreciate the view from the one I'm on. Maybe peace isn't finding the perfect direction. Maybe it's realizing every sunrise looks beautiful when you stop asking where the other road goes. The bridge at dusk, where yesterday met tomorrow. I couldn't walk both ways, so I thanked one road and followed the other. A different way. I hope he looks back and smiles for me too. Some roads stay with you long after you've passed them. I remember the highway, exit 23, a little town I'd never seen before. I almost turned, almost, then the light changed. The moment passed, life kept moving. Funny how the biggest questions can begin with the smallest decisions. A left turn, a missed call, one extra minute, one different train. We never noticed the roads we're leaving until they're gone. The exit I never took still lives inside my mind, not with regret, just curiosity, wondering who I would have been on the other side. I stopped asking what if, like it was a punishment. Now I ask it like an old friend, gentle without needing an answer. Because maybe every road we miss makes room for the one we're walking now. The sunsets still arrive, the seasons still change, and somehow the life I have isn't smaller because another one never happened. It's simply the story that chose me. The exit I never took still lives inside my mind, not with regret, just curiosity, wondering who I would have been on the other side. The highway stretched things about this road. Sometimes slower road knows more. The GPS said there was a faster way, 10 minutes short of straight highway, no traffic, but I ignored it, took the scenic route instead. Old barns, rolling hills, telephone poles stretching into forever. The window stayed down, the music stayed low, the silence did most of the talking. Funny how the road with no destination can somehow feel the most meaningful. The last scenic route never asked me to hurry. The miles disappeared, the worries faded. Some roads don't save time, they save us. Life keeps asking what's next, what's bigger, what's faster. But the older I get, the more I admire things that take their time. A sunrise, a handwritten letter, an old friendship, a conversation without checking the clock. Maybe that's what I've been searching for. Not another destination, just another afternoon where I remember to look out the window, to breathe deeply, to let the road become enough. Because every shortcut I didn't take left room for a memory I would have missed. The last scenic route never asked me to hurry. The miles disappeared, the worries faded. Some roads don't save time, they save us. They save us. The sun settled behind the hills, the engine grew quiet, the map closed, and somewhere the longest way home became a story I'd remember. The most. Not every journey begins with a first step. Some begin with a question. There was an old map folded in the glove box, corners worn, coffee stains, roads highlighted in fading yellow. We bought it for a trip that never happened. Life got busy, plans changed, weeks became years. The map stayed folded, waiting patiently. Funny how dreams dreams don't always disappear. Sometimes they simply wait in quiet places. The map we never opened still points somewhere. Not to regret, not to yesterday, just to remind me that possibility has its own kind of beauty. I used to believe every unopened door was a mistake. Now I know some doors exist only to teach us that wanting something can shape us, even if we never reach it. The roads I imagined made me brave enough to walk. The ones I found, maybe that's enough. Maybe life was never about choosing perfectly. Maybe it's about looking out the window as the scenery changes and realizing you're falling in love with the road you almost overlooked. The map we never opened still points somewhere. Not to regret, not to yesterday, just to remind me that possibility has its own kind of beauty. The sun slipped low, the highway stretched ahead. The map stayed folded, and somewhere every road I never traveled quietly helped me appreciate the one I'm still driving. Some roads never promised answers, only beautiful questions. Every autumn I take the same highway, windows down, no destination, just enough gas to outrun my thoughts. The hills rode slowly like waves, frozen in time. Golden trees lined both sides of the empty road. No music played, the silence was saying enough. Funny how the farther I drove, the closer I felt to myself. Maybe distance was never measured in miles, maybe it was measured in clarity. The road beyond the hills, always calling my name. Not because it had somewhere to go, because it reminded me some journeys exist just to change you. I used to believe life was waiting at the destination. Now I know it was hiding in the drive itself, and roadside diners, unexpected sunsets, conversations that lasted one exit longer, and choosing to slow down instead of speeding through. There are roads I'll never travel, dreams I'll never live, versions of myself I'll never meet. But maybe the purpose was never to see every horizon, it was learning to love the one already in front of me. The road beyond the hills, always caught change you. The last light faded, the engine grew quiet, the stars took over, and somewhere beyond the next hill, another road waited, not to make me someone different, only to remind me how far I'd already come. Not every road is meant to be traveled twice. I found an old highway by accident. The paint had faded, the signs leaned sideways. Wildflowers, it claimed the shoulders. It looked forgotten, like time had simply driven past. I parked the car, stepped into the silence. No traffic, no voices, just the wind moving through the grass. It felt like the road wasn't abandoned. It was resting, waiting for someone who wasn't in a hurry. The road that stayed behind never asked me to return. Some places don't hold us back, they quietly remind us how far we've come. There was a moment I almost wished I could start over, take different chances, say different words, love different people. Then I noticed the tire tracks fading into the distance. None of them came back, not because they couldn't, because roads were made to move forward. Maybe memories work the same way. They aren't signs pointing backward, they're landmarks, proof that we were here, proof that we kept driving, even when we didn't know where the next mile would lead. The road that stayed behind never asked me to return. Some places don't hold us back, they quietly remind us how far we've come. The engine started, the sun dipped low, the old highway disappeared in the mirror. And for the first time, I didn't wonder what I'd left behind. I smiled because I finally knew why I kept going. Some places, they become memories. Even if you've never been there. It was a small town, one blinking light, a diner on the corner, an old motel with a faded neon sign. The kind of place you only notice when you're passing through. I slowed down, read the street names, watch people walking home for a moment. I imagined a different life, one where I pulled over, stayed a while, learned everybody's name instead. The tires kept rolling and the town disappeared in the rearview mirror. The town I drove past still feels familiar. Maybe some places are meant to live, only in our imagination. I've learned that every choice closes 100 others, not with anger, not with regret, just quietly, like the last light in a distant window as night falls. Sometimes I wonder how many versions of me exist, only impossibility. The teacher, the traveler, the musician, the stranger who never left that town. But then I look ahead, the road is still open, the sky still changes colors in this life. The one I almost overlooked has become beautiful enough to stop asking what could have been. The town I drove past still feels familiar. Maybe some places are meant to live, only in our imagination. Faded, the stars appeared, the highway grew quiet, and somewhere a little town kept glowing in a life I'll never live, but I'll always wonder about. Funny how one misturn can become a lifelong memory. Exit 9 came and went like every other sign. I looked at it for just a second. Quiet road, tall pine trees, a faded diner, standing alone under an old neon light. I almost turned, almost wondered who I'd become if I had, but the highway pulled me forward. The white lines kept unfolding into another tomorrow. View from exit 9, a place I've never seen. Some roads stay unfinished, not because we failed, because they were never ours. There are names on I'll never learn, cities I'll never call home, coffee shops where nobody will recognize my face. Sun rises, waiting for someone else, and somehow it doesn't make me sad anymore. It reminds me how endless life really is. Every person carries invisible maps filled with roads only they will travel. Maybe that's the beauty of it. We aren't meant to see everything. We're meant to see enough to become ourselves. And maybe that's exactly what this road has been doing all along. The view from exit 9, a place I've never seen. Some roads stay unfinished, not because we failed, because they were never ours. The highway grew quiet, the stars appeared, the miles disappeared behind me. And somewhere another traveler took exit 9. I hope they found exactly what was waiting only for them. Yeah, some turns change your life, others change your heart. There was a curve just outside the city. No signs, no destination, just an old wooden fence and miles of open fields. I slowed down for no reason, rolled the windows down, let the wind fill the silence for a moment. It felt like I could turn anywhere, become anyone. Funny how freedom can feel so close when nothing is asking anything from you. Where the road bent, so did my life. Not because I chose perfectly, because I kept moving. Some horizons only appear after the turn. I used to think every decision needed certainty. Now I know most beautiful roads never promise where they'll end. I've missed opportunities, changed directions, started over more than once, and somehow every detour left something behind. A lesson, a face, a sunset, a version of me who was brave enough to keep driving even without a map. Maybe that's all any of us are really doing, trusting the next mile more than the last one. Where the road bent, so did my life. sky grew darker. The headlights carried on, and somewhere beyond the next curve, another story was already waiting for my name. Every crossroads asks a quiet question. It wasn't a famous road, just a weathered sign pointing left, a narrow lane disappearing between rows of old pine trees. I slowed down, my hand rested on the turn signal for 1 second. Two futures existed together, one where I turned, one where I didn't. The light changed, the moment disappeared, and life never looked back. If I had turned left, would the sky look different? Would I still become me? Or just another version, learning the very same lessons on another road? I used to romanticize the lives I never lived, thinking they were easier, brighter, more complete. But every road has its storms, every heart carries its own weight. Every sunrise finds someone still searching. Maybe the roads we imagine only look perfect because we never drove them. Maybe uncertainty is just distance, wearing beautiful colors. And maybe the road I'm on didn't happen by accident. Maybe it chose me the same way I chose it without realizing. If I had turned left, would the sky look different? Would I still become me? Or just another version, learning the very same lessons on another road? The road stretched on, the trees disappeared, the horizon stayed open, and somewhere another version of me wondered what happened to the man who kept driving straight. Some places only exist because we kept driving. There was an old gas station by mile marker 47, a faded sign, one broken light, coffee brewing behind dusty windows. I almost stopped, almost asked for directions. Instead, I filled the tank, paid in cash, and drove away. Funny how some chapters never begin, not because they couldn't, because we never opened the door. Mile marker 47, a place I'll never know. Some roads disappear, some stay inside you. Not every destination is meant to be reached. I used to think every mischance was something lost. Now I think some roads exist only to remind us that choosing one life means gently letting go of another. There are sunsets I never watched, cities I never called home, conversations I never had, people I never became. And somehow I'm grateful, because every goodbye, one possibility, was a quiet hello to this one. Maybe peace is knowing you chose perfectly. Maybe it's loving the road beneath your feet, enough to stop looking over your shoulder. Mile marker 47, a place I'll never know. Some roads disappear, some stay inside you. Not every destination is meant to be reached. Light stretched ahead, the horizon stayed endless. The engine hummed softly, and somewhere another road kept waiting. But this one finally felt like home. Some bridges connect more than places. There was an old bridge outside my hometown, steel painted gray, wood worn smooth by years of passing footsteps. I'd stop there every now and then, watching the river carry leaves downstream, always wondering where they ended up. I guess I wasn't watching the water, I was watching time back then. I thought every choice had a right answer. Now I know most of them simply become your story. The bridge at dusk, tomorrow. I couldn't walk both ways, so I thanked one road and followed the other. Sometimes I imagine the lives I never lived, the city I never moved to, the call I never made, the person I never became. Not because I miss them, because they remind me how many futures once belonged to me. Funny thing is, the older I get, the less I mourn the roads behind me, the more I appreciate the view from the one I'm on. Maybe peace isn't finding a perfect direction. Maybe it's realizing every sunrise looks beautiful when you stop asking where the other road goes. The bridge at dusk, where yesterday met tomorrow. I couldn't walk both ways, so I thanked one road and followed the other. The river kept flowing, the sky turned amber, the bridge stood still, and somewhere another version of me crossed a different way. I hope he looks back and smiles for me too. Some roads stay with you long after you've passed them. I remember that highway, exit 23, a little town I'd never seen before. I almost turned, almost. Then the light changed, the moment passed, life kept moving. Funny how the biggest questions can begin with the smallest decisions. A left turn, a missed call, one extra minute, one different train. We never noticed the roads we're leaving until they're gone. The exit I never took still lives inside my mind. Not with regret, just curiosity, wondering who I would have been on the other side. I've stopped asking what if, like it was a punishment. Now I ask it like an old friend, gentle, without needing an answer. Because maybe every road we miss makes room for the one we're walking now. The sunsets still arrive, the seasons still change, and somehow the life I have isn't smaller because another one never happened. It's simply the story that chose me. The exit I never took still lives inside my mind. Not with regret, just curiosity, wondering who I would have been on the other side. The highway stretched ahead, the sign disappeared, the sky turned golden somewhere. Another version of me took that exit. I hope he smiles when he thinks about this road. Sometimes the slower road knows more. The GPS said there was a faster way, 10 minutes shorter straight highway, no traffic, but I ignored it, took the scenic route instead. Old barns, rolling hills, telephone poles stretching into forever. The window stayed down, the music stayed low, the silence did most of the talking. Funny how the road with no destination can somehow feel the most meaningful. The last scenic route never asked me to hurry. The miles disappeared, the worries faded. Some roads don't save time, they save us. Yeah, life keeps asking what's next, what's bigger, what's faster. But the older I get, the more I admire things that take their time. A sunrise, a handwritten letter, an old friendship, a conversation without checking the clock. Maybe that's what I've been searching for. Not another destination, just another afternoon where I remember to look out the window, to breathe deeply, to let the road become enough. Because every shortcut I didn't take left room for a memory. I would've missed the last scenic route. Never asked me to hurry, the miles disappeared, the worries faded. Some roads don't save time, they save us. The sun settled behind the hills, the engine grew quiet, the map closed, and somewhere the longest way home became the story I'd remember the most. Not every journey begins with a first step. Some begin with a question. There was an old map, folded in the glove box, corners worn, coffee stains, roads highlighted in fading yellow. We bought it for a trip that never happened. Life got busy, plans changed, weeks became years. The map stayed folded, waiting patiently. Funny how dreams don't always disappear. Sometimes they simply wait in quiet places. The map we never opened still points somewhere. Not to regret, not to yesterday, just to remind me that possibility has its own kind of beauty. I used to believe every unopened door was a mistake. Now I know some doors exist only to teach us that wanting something can shape us, even if we never reach it. The roads I imagined made me brave enough to walk. The ones I found, maybe that's enough. Maybe life was never about choosing perfectly. Maybe it's about looking out the window as the scenery changes and realizing you're falling in love with the road you almost overlooked. The map we never opened still points somewhere. Not to regret, not to yesterday, just to remind me that possibility has its own kind of beauty. The sun slipped, the highway stretched ahead. The map stayed folded, and somewhere every road I never traveled quietly helped me appreciate the one I'm still driving. Some roads never promised answers, only beautiful questions. Every autumn I take the same highway, windows down, no destination, just enough gas to outrun my thoughts. The hills roll slowly like waves frozen in time. Golden trees line both sides of the empty road. No music played, the silence was saying enough. Funny how the farther I drove, the closer I felt to myself. Maybe distance was never measured in miles, maybe it was measured in clarity. The road beyond the hill, always calling my name, not because it had somewhere to go, because it reminded me some journeys exist just to change you. I used to believe life was waiting at the destination. Now I know it was hiding in the drive itself, in roadside diners, unexpected sunsets, conversations that lasted one exit longer, and choosing to slow down instead of speeding through. There are roads I'll never travel, dreams I'll never live, versions of myself I'll never meet. But maybe the purpose was never to see every horizon. It was learning to love the one already in front of me. The road beyond the hill, always calling my name, not because it had somewhere to go, because it reminded me some journeys exist just to change you. The last light faded, the engine grew quiet, the stars took over, and somewhere beyond the next hill, another road waited, not to make me someone different, only to remind me how far I'd already come. Not every road is meant to be traveled twice. I found an old highway by accident. The paint had faded, the signs leaned sideways, wildflowers had claimed the shoulders. It looked forgotten, like time had simply driven past. I parked the car, stepped into the silence. No traffic, no voices, just the wind moving through the grass. It felt like the road wasn't abandoned, it was resting, waiting for someone who wasn't in a hurry. The road that stayed behind never asked me to return. Some places don't hold us back, they quietly remind us how far we've come. There was a moment I almost wished I could start over, take different chances, say different words, love different people. Then I noticed the tire tracks fading into the distance. None of them came back, not because they couldn't be, 'cause roads were made to move forward. Maybe memories work the same way. They aren't signs pointing backward, they're landmarks, proof that we were here, proof that we kept driving even when we didn't know where the next mile would lead. The road that stayed behind never asked me to return. Some places don't hold us back, they quietly remind us how far we've come. The engine started, the sun dipped low, the old highway did disappeared in the mirror, and for the first time I didn't wonder what I'd left behind. I smiled because I finally knew why I kept going. Yeah, some places become memories, even if you've never been there. It was a small town, one blinking light, a diner on the corner, an old motel with a faded neon sign. The kind of place you only notice when you're passing through. I slowed down. Read the street names, watch people walking home. For a moment I imagined a different life, one where I pulled over, stayed a while, learned everybody's name instead. The tires kept rolling and the town disappeared in the rearview mirror. The town I drove past still feels familiar. Maybe some places are meant to live only in our imagination. I've learned that every choice closes 100 others, not with anger, not with regret, just quietly, like the last light in a distant window as night falls. Sometimes I wonder how many versions of me exist only in possibility. The teacher, the traveler, the musician, the stranger who never left that town. But then I look ahead, the road is still open, the sky still changes colors in this life. The one I almost overlooked has become beautiful enough to stop asking what could have been. The town I drove past still feels familiar. Maybe some places are meant to live only in our imagination. The tail lights faded, the stars appeared, the highway grew quiet, and somewhere a little town kept glowing in a life I'll never live, but I'll always wonder about. Funny how one missed turn can become a lifelong memory. Exit 9 came and went like every other sign. I looked at it for just a second. A quiet road, tall pine trees, a faded diner, standing alone under an old neon turned. Oh, almost wondered who I'd become if I had, but the highway pulled me forward. The white lines kept unfolding into another tomorrow. The view from exit 9, place I've never seen. Some roads stay unfinished, not because we failed, because they were never ours. There are names I'll never learn, cities I'll never call home, coffee shops where nobody will recognize my face, sunrises waiting for someone else, and somehow that doesn't make me sad anymore. It reminds me how endless life really is. Every person carries invisible maps filled with roads only they will travel. Maybe that's the beauty of it. We aren't meant to see everything. We're meant to see enough to become ourselves. And maybe that's exactly what this road has been doing all along. The view from exit 9, a place I've never seen. Some roads stay unfinished, not because we failed, because they were never ours. The highway grew quiet, the stars appeared, the miles disappeared behind me, and somewhere another traveler took exit 9. I hope they found exactly what was waiting only for them. Some turns change your life, others change your heart. There was a curve just outside the city, no signs, no destination, just an old wooden fence and miles of open fields. I slowed down for no reason, rolled the windows down, let the wind fill the silence. For a moment it felt like I could turn anywhere, become anyone. Funny how freedom can feel so close when nothing is asking anything from you. Where the road bent, so did my life. Not because I chose perfectly, because I kept moving. Some horizons only appear after the turn. I used to think every decision needed certainty. Now I know most beautiful roads never promise where they'll end. I've missed opportunities, changed directions, started over more than once. And somehow every detour left something behind, a lesson, a face, a sunset, a version of me who was brave enough to keep driving even without a map. Maybe that's all any of us are really doing, trusting the next mile more than the last one. Where the road went, so did my life. Not because I chose perfectly, because I kept moving. Some horizons only appear after the turn. The mountains faded, the sky grew darker, the headlights carried on, and somewhere beyond the next curve another story was already waiting for my name.